Hey everybody, it's DLC day here, and it's Planet Zoo Console Edition, the release of the Arid and Tropical Bundle. We're going to check it all out here right now. And with the new patch and update, I think with the Zoopedia filters, I could just straight up show you guys what animals are in the bundle instead of taking like 20 minutes or, well, maybe even 2 hours to build out a zoo. But I did build this quick little entrance thing so we could at least get a jump start today, because I will be making a zoo with all the new animals real quick today. That's kind of the main plan. But if we go into the animal market and we go down to this, I should be able to filter. I can filter new animals, right? Oh, maybe I can't. I thought I could. Oh, no. How am I supposed to filter through? This should have the DLC, like, on it. What the heck? Well, the first one is the 8-axe. Anyway, the 8-axe is the first animal in the Arid pack. The 8-axe is a species of antelope that lives in remote areas of the Sahara Desert. Having historically lived throughout North Africa, they are now found in areas near Niger and Chad. The 8-axe is a cream, white, or sandy color with brown markings around the face and muzzle. Both sexes have dark, twisted horns, which is why they are sometimes called the screwhorn antelope. I'd never heard of that before. I've heard of an 8-axe, but I never heard of a screwhorn. That doesn't sound very pleasant if you were to sit on that. Which is why, 8-axes can achieve a body length of 3.9 to 4.3 feet, and males are usually taller and heavier than females, standing at 3.4 to 3.7 feet tall at the shoulder, weighing around 220 to 298 pounds. That's heavier than I thought they would be, but I guess it's a medium-sized antelope here. Their horns are also generally longer and thicker, whereas the female would be smaller. As a critically endangered species, it is estimated that fewer than 100 8-axes can survive in the wild. This is one of the few species in the game that is actually critically endangered, which is all the way in the red, and there's not a lot of these left. I didn't realize they were that much in trouble. That's not good. The 8-axe has been driven close to extinction by overhunting. It is a large, slow-moving species, which makes it easy to hunt and a source of food for its valuable leather. Parts of the present range are located close to an oil site. Focus on extensive breeding programs that reintroduce and monitor new 8-axe herds in order to increase their numbers in the wild and to decrease poaching and roadkill fatalities. So these very small areas in the wild, since there's such a limited number of them, they need 350 or 325, but they probably live in groups, right? 2 to 25, that's a large group. One male at a time. They live up to 22 years and have a age of 3 for sexual maturity. Those are important numbers that we need to know. So what I'm gonna do is let's start with 2 of those, and we'll get them in here. So yeah, we're gonna start with 1 animal at a time. Also with the tropical pack, there's some Indonesian theming buildings and like plants and stuff. There's a few props. It's not like a lot of stuff, but it's all, there's some new buildings at least, which is kind of cool. These are some of them, like these kind of pagoda-style things that are from Indonesia and some other areas in Asia. There's like a big jungle temple here, like Angkor Wat looking type thing. There's wall pieces and some other props and stuff, so that's really cool. that it's not just animals, but the Arid pack doesn't have any props. It's just simply animals. So yeah, the 8X will be the first one in here. This is just a quick little habitat for them and educational thing for poaching because they get hunted. This one's almost white. This is a lot brighter than I thought it would be. And the male is not, that much different looking than the female, I guess. I thought he would be way different. But she's also got she's got spiral horns out here, so this might be more difficult to tell them apart than most species. They might not be completely dimorphic, so let's see. Can they live with anything else? Oh, they can. They can live with the Dama gazelle and the dromedary camel and the Somali wild ass, which there's some of the new animals right there. So, well, since they can go with that, let's look at that camel. Because this is a big deal, I think, in my opinion. Because there's two types of camel in the game. There's the 2-hump and then the 1-hump. And I think, for some reason, I'm just used to seeing the single humpers. So we're going to grab some of those and then get them in here. And we'll make a habitat for camel and 8X. So I could copy this and flip it around. Yeah, there was a Frontier Unlocked showcase today. So they announced the next PC DLC, sort of, or at least they showed a screenshot, and it looks like it's going to be either like Himalayan or mountains type theme. There was a Paul cat there, the Paulus cat. There's like baboons and some sort of other thing like a mountain goat or something in the background, but it was hard to really tell what was going on. But today we're on console, so we're just focusing on the Arid and Tropical bundle. And there's a lot of animals here, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of rushing through, but there's a lot to do. There's a lot to check out and just play around with. So the dromedary camel is the single hump, and so now we have both type of camels. We have the double and the single. This one is domesticated. It's living throughout North Africa, the Middle East, and Western Asia. It has been introduced to the European countries and Australia. Dromedaries are usually sandy brown, tan, or cream in color, but may also have dark pied coloration. Having a single hump on their back, long legs, and a long neck, the camel has a domed head with a small round ears, large eyes, long eyelashes, and a large big lips. Males are larger and heavier than females, spanning from 8.2 to 11.2 in length and from 5 to 6.5 feet in shoulder height, up to 1,320 pounds. Female dromedaries only stand at 5.6 to 6.2 feet at the shoulder and are 7.2 to 9.8 feet long and can weigh up to 1190. This is a domesticated species, which means that I believe there is guest interaction on this, and we can double check here. It says no, which is confusing because people ride these all the time, so I don't know why this is not a guest entering. Maybe just for the cohabitation of the other ones, or maybe the game wants to keep them wild. I'm not sure. What's up with that? They are not endangered, and they have a population that remains stable, although is currently unknown. The dromedary has been used and relied upon by humans for its strength and endurance for millennia. It has played an essential part in the transportation of goods. In agriculture, the species is used to assist with plowing, and its milk and meat are valuable food source. Yeah, camel meat is apparently really tasty, I've heard, but I don't believe that for a second. And you can see this is a huge, wide area of like northern Africa and the Middle East. So this compared to the 8X, they have a huge range where they can just hang out and have a good time. 600 meters. Sorry, wrong button. Grade 3, 4.5 feet, 21 to 111. 2 to 13, 1 male to 12 females, dominant male leading the harem. Maturation. Mature males related to the alpha become outsiders. That's usually how it goes. They live up to 45 years, which is really long. And then at 5 years, they mature. So, babies and adults, and loud noises in the background. So there they are. There they is. They don't need shelter. Do you need shelter? You do need shelter. I don't think there's new shelters with the DLC or anything. I don't think so. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, there's no new shelters with the DLC. I just give them a big shelter here. The 8X need it more than the camel does. Okay. And then terrain. They just want all sand all the time. So let's crank this up. Yeah, all the arid animals, obviously, are going to require a lot of sand and soil. I should have just pre-painted this anyway, but we wanted to make sure we had the right numbers for things. The right equations. So this info board will be for the dromedary. Looks like I'm going to need another generator somewhere. Do. Yeah, don't understand. Why they made this area for the generators so goddamn big. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I gotta build habitats around here, too. How am I supposed to build habitats here? I just have to bend things around, I guess. We'll figure it out later. Alright, yeah, let's deal with the 8X first, since it was the first on the list. And if you're watching along on stream, there's a link there for the Zoopedia, and this is probably the best way to really find out what is in the Arid pack. And it's not even updated yet on this website, so if you go to the PC version and you just click on Arid Animals, it will have the 8X, the African crested porcupine, the black rhinoceros, the Dama gazelle, desert horned viper, the dromedary camel, the sand cat, and the wild Somali ass. That's right, it's an ass, and I could say it as many times as I want to, because it's an animal in the game and you can't stop me. So, yeah, I don't think we got new plants, but we got Desert Africa here. Oh yeah, they're making noises. I see all new animals today. Do. Seems like maybe they're not as picky as I thought they would be. Or maybe some of these things have been toned down. I don't really know. Because I feel like plants are doing less and less percent. Maybe they just want players to use more plants. Maybe that's really what it is. I'm not sure. But there you go. Alright. Okay. Oh. Habitat needs. Did you just walk through this? It just walked through that. How do they walk through that? Why are they allowed to walk through? What the heck? Don't walk through there. You're ruining my immersion. Silly 8X. It's running into things. Alright, well, yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of them in there, so give them a lot of spots for bedding and stuff. Trough. Water. Yeah, this map is supposed to be tropical Africa, so it should be hot enough for all the desert animals and stuff. They need 10 food, there you go. They need 60 toy enrichment. Not a lot of options. Scratching post. Okay. And then for the dromedary camel, we will do... Oh, they need more food than the other ones. That's alright. That's fine. They are a larger animal, so them needing more food kind of makes sense. Let me just do something real quick here in the game. Forgot to change the time of day. I suppose the view from here is fine. It's completely glass. There's literally no way I can make it better for you. That's just not a thing. Alright, well, there you go. And then there is an exhibit animal. It's not just about the habitat animals. It's also about the exhibit animals. And they added the desert horned viper. So we'll get that in here too. And learn all about that in just a moment. Oh, wait, you know what? I have to rotate this. Hold on. I didn't realize I had to rotate this. I'll get it. That was awkward. I was like, why is there glass? There's no glass there. I did it all wrong. Yeah, this is inside of a tent here. Desert horned viper. It's always nice to have a new exhibit animal. It's a little bit too high humidity. Temperature. Is this a nocturnal species? Is that 88? Take a quick look at that. There, they got horns over their eyes, little spiky parts. This one's got a big fat head. Got a big fat head. The desert horned viper population in the wild is unknown. This is of least concern. The desert horned viper is a venomous snake native to the deserts and semi-deserts of northern Africa and the Middle East. It is also known as the Saharan horned viper. The body of the desert viper is colored, often with a paler underside and darker brown camouflage. The head is large and triangular. Most notably, they get their name from the pointed horns above their eyes, which males and females have, although they tend to be slightly larger. The desert horned vipers are a species at least concerned and are not endangered. Yeah, same area in northern Africa. So you put these in with, another desert build, or these go along with a lot of the African animals and stuff. So this matches well with the other DLC that came out last month. And 1 to 4, they live up to 16 years, which is pretty decent for an exhibit animal. 2-year maturation. Did you know that the desert horn's venom causes swelling, bleeding, necrosis, nausea, and vomiting in humans, but it is rarely fatal? Great. Wonderful. Now you know. I think this should already be listed here. Whoa! I gotta hire a few people so we can actually run the zoo. We can actually have the zoo functional. So now I'm actually gonna switch over to the tropical side really quickly. We've got the Asian water monitor, the brown-throated sloth, the fossa, the largibbon, and the red river hog. So no exhibit animal besides the sloth, and that only goes in the walkthrough exhibit. So let's see, sloth. The brown-throated sloth. And they get a special thing in here. Unlike the butterflies and the bats, they have this like preset climbing structure. And there it is. It just will hang there. And, sloths don't really move too much. So it'll probably be there for a while. I don't know. It's got no power over here either. What the heck? What is going on with these things? I'm probably going to need water control too for the monitor. I don't know where we're putting the water monitor though. Excuse me while I try to edit something. Do 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 do. Take this out. Yeah, so Africa and Indonesia, basically. That's what the areas are. Do 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 do. And we'll learn all about the sloths as soon as I'm finished with this. I wanted more of this concrete back here. There we go. There we go. Dark green. Okay. So this should be powered now. We'll see if, I don't know why that's not working. Because it's definitely in the range of this. Yeah, why is that red? There's a sloth in there? Is it too far away? It's not too far away. It should be blue, not red. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the speakers are broken for the walkthrough animals. Maybe I have to put it in there? Is that how it works? Oh, you have to put it in there. Okay, I didn't realize that for these sound speakers. I thought you could just have it outside the area. I'm silly. There, you can learn all about the sloths if you go in there to see them. So yeah, the brown-throated sloth. Take this here. We're in sandbox mode. We can change the time of day on our own. What am I doing? I can make it permanently daytime. Duh. I'm not used to playing sandbox mode. We play so much franchise in this. Alright. There it is. It's hanging upside down. I can't wait to see the exhibit. Yeah, well, you're about to. The brown-throated sloth. Everybody's creepy little creature. The brown-throated sloth is an arboreal mammal, which means they only live in trees for the most part. Living in the rainforests of Central and South America. Yeah, this isn't Indonesia. This is South America. What the heck? But I'm glad that we get more representation of South American animals, because that's the only thing this game is really lacking, and I find that weird. There's a few, but there's not enough, man. We need more. It is pale gray or brown in color, has long gangly limbs, longer arms than legs, and a short vestigial tail. The sloth has 3 long claws on both of its hands and feet, although the front claws are significantly longer. So, How is the brown-throated sloth different from the three-toed sloth? I think is my main question to anybody that's an animal expert out there. They have a round head with inconspicuous ears, dark brown markings going laterally from the eyes to the side of the head. Males and females are mostly looking the same, the only difference being the male's distinctly patterned patch on their back. They can measure from 24 inches in average and weigh up to 11 pounds. That's not that heavy for an animal like this, but all they eat is like leaves, right? Or bamboo or whatever is fruits and stuff that's growing up in the trees. The brown-throated sloths are a species of least concern due to their widespread distribution along their habitat. However, they face pressure due to deforestation and human development, and their population numbers are dwindling or declining. Here's the area that they live in. They can only be in this walkthrough exhibit in a group of 1 to 6. They live up to 35 years long. The brown-throated sloths can rotate their heads 300 degrees like an owl. Well, I guess I never realized that either. This is the type of animal that's going to confuse you if your game is paused or not, because they literally just don't do anything. They just kind of hang around. And you can customize climbing posts, I guess. That a nest that they live in? There's a hanging chair? Oh my gosh, look at that. How can you not love it if they just hang in there? There's also like a light for them to bask in, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so lots of stuff to customize inside there. For the walkthrough exhibit. You don't have to put a roof anymore on these. That's crazy. You just have it roof free. It's not like they can climb out. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's gonna come over here to check them out, but I hope they do. Because we'll have a thing here for deforestation. Alright, so the first habitat animal I wanted to do here was the Asian water monitor. It's gonna be tricky to get the water correct. I have to dig down here. Now, I don't know if this is a deep water thing or not. But if we type in water, yeah, there they are. So these are kind of like the, what are the other ones that swim around? There's another, like, giant monitor in this game. Is there not? I feel like there is, and I don't remember. And it's not the Komodo. There's something else that I'm not remembering exists. Yeah, the Nile monitor. So look at the Nile monitor. That's what I was confusing it with. And then we get this one, which is different in coloration at least, but I don't know about the size comparison. The Asian water monitor is a large reptile native to the rainforest, swamps, and mangrove forests throughout much of the warmer areas of Southeast Asia and the Indian subcontinent. It is dark green to black in coloration with pale brown yellow reticulated markings across its whole body. Pale brown yellow. Okay. These reticulations often appear as bands in the tail. The Asian water monitor displays its sexual dimorphism, with males being much larger at 5 to 6.6 feet in length. That's like my height. This water monitor is the size of me. Imagine a lizard being the size of a person. That is not an animal you want to mess around with. And they can weigh up to 110 pounds. That's kind of crazy. Whereas the females are only about 48 pounds. Okay. Asian water monitors are not endangered and are classified as a species of least concern. However, they are considered to be a protected species in Nepal and Hong Kong. Their skin is commonly used in the leather trade, and they are hunted for their meat and eggs in human consumption. Habitat loss and hunting pressure may contribute to localized declines in the mature populations. So there's their area that they live in. They don't have crazy requirements, and they don't have deep water diving, so that's good to know. So we don't really need underwater viewing for these, although you can do that if you want to. They only live in groups of 2, one male to one female. They're very solitary, and they live up to 18 years. The Asian water monitor can hold its breath for up to 30 minutes at a time. So hopefully we'll get that in there. There it is. Yeah, it's a lot darker than the Nile monitor, I feel like. It's about the same size. It needs soil. Do. They don't like the tall grass, though. I'd try to get some of this tall grass out of here. Yeah, there's a few new plants for the tropical pack, too, and I threw some of them around here, so... the most notable one is this plant, the Rafflesia. I don't know how to say that, but it's like a big fat flower that grows on the ground. Maybe we'll be able to get some of those in here. I don't think they added a new watercolor. That wouldn't really make any sense. We can make these live in the Amazon if we want to. How are they sick? How do we... Oh my god. Why does this game always change the settings? I don't want illness on, dude. It's just obnoxious. I don't care about aging, but sickness is... Oh, I should just turn off power. Wait, how do I do that? There's got to be a way for that. Because I have power everything automatically. Now I don't have to worry about the generator. We're only doing that for this build, for Sandbox. So if I delete this, yeah, it should be fine. Alright, cool. So we wasted all that time building this. I'll leave it there. Whatever. It'll give my mechanics something to do. Maybe. Have to give it food, water. Because they eat fish, but this is probably not deep enough for that feeder there. There you go, you little predator. Tear that open with your teeth. Oh, they do have the platform thing for swimming animals too, which is kind of funny. Gotta give them the rubber duck. Gotta give them the rubber duck. Asian water monitor. A ball to chase around or whatever. Put one in that corner too, just in case it gets lost. Let's see. Asia. Yeah, and then there's those little flowers and things. There's a Attenborough, what do you call it, pitcher plant in the DLC as well, which is kind of cool, but I don't know how you're supposed to set that on the ground. Actually, I could just show you guys. I don't think I marked it on favorites, but if I do content pack, go down to tropical, yeah, see these? This is like, somehow you're supposed to hang this upside down. So I don't know why naturally it's this way, because that's not how pitcher plants go. But there's a pitcher plant. Somehow you gotta hang that correctly. I don't know how you do that. Maybe align it to a wall. And then there's these, which are kind of part of it. And then these, you like put these on the wall too, I guess. Like so. Maybe for building a cliff or something. And you get these weird. They added some weird shaped plants for this pack. I'm not sure whose plan that was. Who planned that out? I don't know. And then yeah, these crazy flowers. I like these though. These are probably the best thing they added for plant life. I really like them. They're neat. Yeah, see, the people like it too. Do. Do. Banana plants. I don't want to block the view with bamboo. And I didn't even mean that to rhyme. I keep doing that lately. I keep saying stuff, and then 10 seconds later I'm like, oh, that rhymed. I'm just freestyling on stream for free. What is happening? Yeah, I preset a gondola here. Hopefully we'll be able to get that constructed, but I just put that down for fun earlier when I was thinking of how, because I want to split like arid on one side and then tropical on the other, but there's more arid animals than there are tropical animals, so yes, water monitor. I don't think they need anything else from us now. And there's already a baby. Look at the little baby. We're going to see all new baby animals today. Baby Adax. Is there a baby camel? Do you guys have babies? She's expecting. We're going to have babies soon. That'll be fun to see all the baby animals. I wonder if these lizards have multiple babies or just one at a time. Okay, so we also got the sloth over here. Nobody's coming over, though. Nobody cares about the sloth, dude. Nobody cares about the sloth. But you know what they do care about? The Red River Hog. Red River Hog. And got an animal over here too. Bow, bow. Do 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 do. Who's carrying this animal over here? We're expecting a box with an animal in it, please. Oh, they're here. Okay. I missed them go in here. But, here we are. The Red River Hog. So obviously this is part of the tropical pack. Native to the rivers, lakes, and marshes of western and central Africa, the red river hog is a small member of the pig family. It has strikingly red fur across its bodies with a black face, legs, tail, and ears. The ears are adorned with the long black and white tufts. Down their backs, they have a wispy white line of hair, as you can see in the picture. Their facial features and ears and surroundings also may have white fur. They are sexually dimorphic, with the males being generally larger and heavier than the females, with a wider skull and bony protrusions with long whiskers along the face. They measure between 40 inches and 60 inches from head to body length and stand about 32 inches tall at the shoulder. They can weigh up to 253 pounds. They are considered a species of least concern. However, their population members may be decreasing as they are protected species in almost all national parks across the range, which is, like seems most of Western Africa. So you could put this in an African zoo. I'm not sure if they can cohabitate with so many things. This is a really interesting group. Because I know that buffalo can go with zebras, but the zebra's not listed here. These are like water animals in Africa. So yeah, it seems like they might need water. Do they need water? They don't need water, but they like water, I think. To a group of 2 to 10, 1 male to 9 females. They live up to 17 and a half years at 3-year maturity. Red river hogs are the smallest African member of the pig family. So these are actually smaller than warthogs? Is that what you're telling me? That's pretty crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I don't know why you got reboxed. Maybe they were sitting in the water. They need hard shelter. So we'll give them hard shelter. They want almost no tall grass. They about that short grass, muddy life. Yeah, these can live with gorillas too, which would be a cool combination. Put these in a zoo with some gorillas around them. Some bongos, some okapis, whatever. Neato. Neato burrito. Do 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 do. Soil around this little river that we made. Nice. Okay. There you go. What are you angry about? Are you shaking off? You're shaking off here. Africa tropical. Africa tropical. And aquatic. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Give them a little bush and some grass and stuff. They're squealing. Yep, they're squealing like a pig. These hogs are too wild. It's gone crazy. You're indeed. Yep, we're checking out the new DLC stuff for console today. And just giving the red river hogs a few little plants and stuff so they can be happy. I am on PS5. I don't know why you're upset about that. It's a great version of the game. You're on Xbox? Okay. Okay, they're also on Xbox, yeah. Let's send them some food. Yeah, unfortunately they didn't seem to add any new toys or anything, but that's okay, I guess. We'll just have a little forage box here for them. And some cardboard boxes. And sprinkler. Nothing better than a great sprinkler for the hogs. Yeah, they got these crazy ears. What a weird looking animal, huh? Next up, over to the arid side of things, the black rhinoceros. So we have 3 different rhinos now in total, right? We have the white rhino, the Indian rhino, and now the black rhino. The black rhinoceros is critically endangered with only about 3,000 left in the wild. They are known as the hook-lipped rhino. It's a large ungulate native to the grasslands and scrublands of southern and eastern Africa. Black rhinos have 2 horns on their face, with the anterior horn being much larger than the posterior horn. That means the front one is longer than the back one. Thank you for the raid, Geekette. We're checking out the DLC animals right now. Talk about the black rhino, which was added with the arid and tropical pack. They have thick gray skin, stocky limbs, small eyes, oval-shaped ears. The black rhino stands at 4.5 to 5.9 feet tall at the shoulder. It is almost 12 feet long and can weigh between 1,700 and 3,000 pounds. Males and females are similar in size. The black rhinoceros is considered to be critically endangered, with several of the subspecies already being extinct, which is really sad. Yeah, this is one of the animals in the game that's probably closest to extinction, along with the Adax, I guess. There's a few others that are like less than 1,000, and it's just unfortunate. We hate that. We want all the animals to live forever. This species faces multiple issues. Poaching, their horns being the most significant, with the large areas of their habitat being in war zones. Their population is negatively affected by human action, as well as the lack of legislation and law enforcement to their protection. Additionally, their specific browse-based diet means they are vulnerable to food competition from other species and can be difficult to raise in captivity due to their mineral deficiencies and diseases. So there's their area. They need about 1,000 meters of land for each one, which is a lot of space. Grade 4 boundary requirement. This is a desert or grassland only animal. 1 to 3. They're gregarious. They live up to 40 years with 7-year maturity. And the black rhinos growl and scream when they are scared in conflict situations. So here they are. We're just gonna give them a quick little African shelter. Is this one large enough for the rhinos? Because some of these, like, the doorways aren't large enough. Yeah, they can't even get in there. We'll make it. We'll break it. Make it and break it. Take all this crap out of here. We're just doing this really quick, so it doesn't matter if it looks kind of poopy. And we have to give them a big bed. Big animal needs large bed to sleep in. Yeah, if you guys came over from Geekette's raid, I really appreciate it. We already added the 8-axe, which just had a baby, and then I think my camels had a baby too. Yep, there's the dromedary baby. Dromedary camel. Having a snack with its parent. We also added the desert horned viper. I know Geekette likes snakes, so there's a snake. And over on the tropical side, the new Asian water monitor. This one's asleep. This one's not really sure what it wants to do. And then, of course, the creepy uncle of the animal kingdom. Look at it just chilling in the chair. This is so cool. That's funny. It's just, yo. Hey girl, how you doing? The sloths. The sloths are big chill mode. Is that one hanging on the side too? I think this might be the baby, but yeah, usually exhibit animals don't change based on age. But there's a... Yeah, it's just automatically an adult, I think. There's 3 of them in there. And we added Red River hogs from Africa. So we got the Red River hogs, and then the black rhino. These just need some plants here. They're not as picky about plants as some of the other rhinos, it doesn't seem. Or yeah, I think what happened is they, along with the patch, they probably lowered the percentages of plants because it feels that way already. I don't think it's because I'm on sandbox mode. Maybe people complained enough and they changed it. Maybe too many of the animals were too picky. Now, these don't need water either. Unlike the Indian rhino needs to swim. These don't. There's a little bit too much soil in here. Too much soil, not enough sand. Yeah, the arid animals need the sand. Do 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 do. Okay. Rhino food. Rhino toys. This gyro thing. And push that around. Give him a mud bath too. I think the hogs could have had a mud bath. There's no such thing as too much enrichment. We'll just throw sprinklers in there because we can. So they're gonna have snack time. I don't know what happened to my mechanic. I think I only have one. No, there's two. Okay. It's that time of day. Alright, well, thanks again for the raid, and thanks for dropping by. I think we want to continue over here. Now, the next animal is really cool. It's a really cool animal, and something that I've been waiting for a while, but I don't know how much space it needs. So we got to figure that out. It is the African crested porcupine. The African crested porcupine is a large species of rodent found in the semi-desert savannas and montane areas, whatever that means, of Central and Northern Africa as well as Italy. Its coarse, bristled fur is dark brown to black in color, with its most distinctive feature being the black and white quills that grow from the middle of its neck across its back and sides and down its tails. These quills are raised upright when the porcupine feels threatened and are very sharp. The African crested porcupine has a blunt, rounded snout, small eyes, and round ears. Its body is stout with short, stocky limbs. There is no dimorphism exhibited by the species, and they're difficult to tell apart. They can reach up to 24 to 33 inches long and weigh up to 60 pounds. That's a pretty hefty thing, dude. These porcupines are considered a species of least concern and are widespread throughout their range. In Italy, their population numbers are increasing and their range is expanding. However, there have been declines in documented North Africa. Nonetheless, the African crested porcupine is a common animal throughout its range. So this is considered part of Europe too. So if you built a European zoo, you could throw this in there. 1 to 6, 15 years old. The African porcupine is the largest species of porcupine in the world. And we have porcupines here, but I've only seen one once, and it was unfortunately no longer with us. Got run over by a car, so that was sad. And I've always wanted to see one in the wild alive. It's just a really rare thing to see in where I live, I guess, for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because they're nocturnal? I'm not sure. Yeah, are the African ones nocturnal? It should have said, but it didn't state that. So they might not be. Alright. Yeah, let's just paint this. I'm making everything over here yellow. It was all yellow. Mm-hmm. Do we have a thing for the rhinos? think so. Species reintroduction right there. I thought I put some of these donation bins already down. I think I did, yeah. Just need one for the sloths in there. There's gonna be so many porcupines in here. Porky. How do you spell porcupine? Porcupine. It's not even close. Still good at it. Still good at it in there. Also have to rename this one so I know what it is later. Although I don't know if we'll be playing this zoo other than today. Asian water monitor. There it is. Do 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 do. So this is 8X and camel. This is black rhino. Look at them. This one came in injured. The heck? I turned injuries off! Oh my god. Game, please. They can live in groups of 1 to 6, so it's okay. We'll call the vet. Hopefully get that fixed. So, yeah, I'm assuming this is the large... This animal requires the large burrow. Put a large burrow, like, somewhere in the middle. There's your food. Here's your water. Put water over here. Do 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 do. Okay. Yep. The arid animal here is the African crested porcupine. Now, some people might say that's not the most exciting animal, but you know what? I like them. Okay? You like what you want, I'll like what I want. Thank you for the bits. It's not really necessary, but I appreciate it. Look at these animals. Look at these animals. Yeah, we got desert and grassland. Some of the European plants are allowed with these too. Do 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 do. Oh, there you go. Some grass there. Some grass there. Ba, 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 ba. This is necessary to make the animal happy. And we want our new animals to be very happy. Plus, it gives you an idea of what their environment might look like. But, you know, it's an arid animal. They live in the desert. I do like making desert habitats, though. For some reason, I'm a big fan of the desert biome. I don't know. Something about it just does it for me. We can give them a forage box, too. Yeah, let's do that in this corner. People can see the meeting. Oh, they get the water thing too? Oh, neat. I wonder if they'll sit underneath that like the capybaras do. This is only for like the capybaras and the Japanese macaque. Some little water jets. I'll give them something to do. Look at that little tail back there. Don't get scared. Don't be scared. I mean, the quail's like bunching up and down is great. Yeah, I wonder if we can get some different color ADACs in here too. Sandbox should just have them available. You just have every color. There's a cream coat one. And a pale coat one. The porcupine. Porcupine. Okay. Mm-hmm. Feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Look at this pagoda too. I mean, we could spend all day making an Indonesian temple for the sloths, but they're fine just swinging around as you do. Where's that sloth emote? We need it right now. Serious sloth, yeah. It's so funny that they just sit in the chair. This zoo is pretty small. What? I just started! What do you mean the zoo is pretty small? You know what? Build your own zoo then, lady. Don't tell me my zoo is small. I've never had a complaint before. Next is the Dama Gazelle, which I guess could live with these, but we have plenty of space, so... just put it here. I don't know how much space these are really gonna need. I'll tell you what, I'll probably get, probably try to get a new staff building over here. Well, this one's already here. There's probably a way to do away with the need for any staff buildings. But I don't want to mess with the game too much. I don't know why it's doing this. Because of the barriers again? This game's still got some issues, even after all these patches. It's still fighting me. I don't need to go that far. I just probably just put a shop or something over there. Okay, so we take that, do that. Do. And then let's see. Look how restrictive this is, man. Like what? Fine, it's connected. Whatever. Oh, there's baby snakes in here. We don't need all these snakes. We don't. Although it's sandbox, I can organize this better. Go to this. Manage population. Keep it at 1-to-1, thank you. And then just sell them for cash. Hey, that one's in a hole. It's just peeking out, though. Just peeking out of the hole. Copy this, bring this over here. Yeah, I don't know how much space these are gonna need, so I can expand. Boom, boom. The Dama Gazelle. Like the Dalai Lama? The Dama? Dama Gazelle. Arid zone. This will take care of the rest of the animals. I gotta move this one back a little bit though, just in case we add more things, which we will, because there's like 2 more or 3 more animals I have to add here. Yeah, okay, so does this have its own theme? I don't think, oh, it does. The Indonesian theme, okay. Yeah, well, we're in Sandbox, so we have all this unlocked, but in franchise mode, we'll have to research this stuff soon. 193 items just in decoration. That's more than what I thought there was. I mean, I know there's some statues and stuff. But, don't really want to spend hours building one. But that's cool. That's cool. I don't want the arid stuff over in the tropical zone. So I need, I need you, and you, and you, and you. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Welcome to the desert, my friends. Arid, arid. Arid, 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 arid. We'll just do, I guess, African theming makes the most sense for me. I don't know why this one's not, like, under my favorites. Because it should be. It just simply should be. And we need a keeper. A big keeper hut. To feed these animals. Look at this little guy. Hi! Hello! They are almost similar color to the 8X, so I guess that's why they go along with the 8X so well. But we're gonna put them in here separately. They have plenty of space. Yeah, they don't need a lot of space, but they do need a shelter. Seems like. Okay. More soil. Huh? do. We need more sand. We need more sand. Yeah, these can live along the dunes and stuff, so actually gonna raise this up a little bit. Make it look like a sand dune. That'll be neat. I'm sure people have already done that too. We'll have to, at some point, we'll check out like builds that other people have made and stuff. Let me just go right between. Just darken the area a little bit. Make it look presentable. Coarse sand in between and around. And then soil down here. Do. See, that looks a little bit more interesting than just having completely flat habitats. So, yeah, there's a little mini dune. Mini dune for the Dama Gazelle. And we have to learn all about this animal, too. Oh boy, this one's long. Surprised, because I don't think this is like a huge featured animal, but they are critically endangered with only 100 to 200 population in the wild. The Dama Gazelle is a species of ungulate living in the Sahara Desert and the Sahel. Its short white coat, belly, legs, and hindquarters and face, with a red-brown fur on its back, shoulders, and neck. You can see it's kind of got a spotted pattern on it there, yeah. Protuberant ears and black curled horns. These horns are present on both males and females. However, the females are much shorter. The horn length in male can range up to 14 inches, with female horns half that size on average. The Dama Gazelle measures from 37 inches to 41 inches tall at the shoulder. The Dama Gazelles can also be from 55 to 66 inches in body length, with females being slightly smaller. The males can weigh up to 165 pounds. The females can weigh up to 88 pounds. The Dama Gazelles are critically endangered, with one of the subspecies already becoming extinct in the wild. Like most desert-dwelling animals, it is adapted to need very little water to survive. However, it does require more water than other desert species, and it takes in that water mainly through food. Due to this, any fluctuations in expected precipitation or climate can have detrimental effects on the Dama Gazelle. In addition, the consequence of these climate changes can happen in its natural habitat that has also been degraded and fragmented by human action, interrupting its migration routes and further complicating its access to water. The gazelles are commonly hunted and poached, and there are captive breeding programs in place with a focus on reintroducing the species in their native range. So this one's got all kinds of conservation information here. And I can just grab one and throw it down. This seems like we need that education for people on this animal. So there you go. The Dama Gazelle. Well, there was deforestation mentioned, there was climate change mentioned, there was population fragmentation mentioned. So you put any of those down and it'll count for the Dama Gazelle. That person's very excited to be feeding them. Yeah, they don't really need a lot of water, but we gotta give them water. And you can see their range here in Northern Africa. They need to be in a group of 3 to 20 with only one male. They live up to 15 years. In Chad, the Dama Gazelle is a symbol of beauty and elegance, and they can only live with the 8-axe and dromedary camel, whereas the 8-axe seemed like it could live with a few other things, right? Yeah, the 8-axe can live with the ostrich or the wild horse there. So these are a little bit more picky of who's around them. Gotta have some palm trees around here, bud. Even taller ones, yeah. Yeah! Do like the fever tree, but it's a bit too much. Ba 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 ba. Sand dunes. With rocks sticking out. I didn't really put rocks in any of the other habitats. I probably should do. Do. Let's see, tropical rocks. Yeah, there's probably like blueprints with mixes of rocks and trees and stuff, and I probably have all that downloaded, but it doesn't matter. We'll just throw a few of these down real quick. There's some rocks. Whatever. Whatever. Do. And well, yeah, the stuff on this side is like African theming because it's in the arid desert. So I'm gonna copy this, bring this over here. Try to get a food shop or something going. What did I have already? Pizza and cupcakes, I think. I just threw down whatever. Just throw down. Bernie Bakes. Yep. Because there are people in the zoo. I know we're featuring all the animals, but we also need to make the people happy. Yeah, during the Frontier Unlock thing, they also showcased some of the more advanced shop options, or I guess basically like ingredients and condiments and prices of things, and just there's a little bit more detail in micromanaging shops, which is fine for Planet Coaster 2. It's not like a crazy amount more, it's just there's a few more options to select from. Like, in this game you can add, ketchup and whatever for additional cost. Or like ice, you can add ice to a drink, for example. I don't know if is there like... Yeah, there's gotta be more shops for that too. Do. I just need water, dude. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. This isn't really snapping properly, but okay. Oh, you know what I completely forgot too? Was there's probably custom new music, right? I mean, I don't know. But I think this Asian music was already here, though. Would it be lo-fi? Oh, wait. Tropical. Yeah, it is. There's Arid music. On this side. And we'll get the tropical music on the other side. Although I don't know if we'll really have time to listen to it. I'm sure the soundtrack's great, though. I'm sure it's spectacular. Do 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 do. Do I actually need this stuff? Like, it's sandbox mode. Do I actually need this? I don't know. Yeah, these are kind of starting to break down. So I guess... Yeah, there's options for all that. I could have turned that all off, but don't care. Don't care, just want to get in, get it done. Add a bathroom over here, too. Speaking of bathroom, I think Underdog has to use it. Keep accidentally selecting the porcupines. I don't know which out of these is the most exciting animal. And they're all nice. There's nothing like crazy cool yet. But the next animal, I think, after this is really cool. So we're saving the best for last. In the meantime, here, watch this camel while I go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. It jumped over this thing. That's crazy. I'm not even going to fix that because I think that that's actually kind of cool that they can jump. That's kind of neat. I should probably do the same thing for the sloths. I don't know how often they procreate, but let's see, manage the population. Maximum males, maximum females. Just keep it 2 to 2. I wish you could do that with habitats as well. Do do do. Let's see. Staff room. Bonus. We want other people to be happy. They can be happy, but how do I make other people happy? There's an ATM there. Another ATM here. Just have to do some quick things. Quick work. This is the wrong type of building there. Although I don't know if the other one can go there because it's probably got a crazy roof. Yeah, it's got a crazy roof actually. Never mind. I wanted the gondola to be functional. But like I said, I don't know if we'll have time. I'm gonna turn it. Turn it this way. Is it going up? I really need it to go up. As long as it's not like crashing into one of these pagoda tower things, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll probably expand the tropical zone that way, the arid zone this way. We got information. The only thing I don't think I added was a gift shop. So we can do that. I'm not sure if they added new hats though. Don't think so. They might have. Like a camel hat. Facilities. It's always has fantastic. There might be new balloons too. I don't know. I don't know. Where's the Hats Fantastic thing? Why is just a memento here? That's fantastic. Oh, is that what I had at the front? Well, there is a rhino hat. But I think that's for the other type of rhino. Yeah, is that what this was? I think so. Didn't have a proper sign. I couldn't see the sign. I'm not gonna like copy that though. It would take 10 years. No thanks. No time. Edit. Accept. Alright. So the next animal is... We're going in order. The sand cat. This is a really exciting one. This is a really cool animal. They're so tiny and yet so vicious. These things will just straight up eat a scorpion. Should be a quarantine for them too. Do. These are really small, so they probably don't need all this space. Unless they fill it with stuff. And we can have another picnic table at the end here. This is too close to the edge, dude. Do. Okay. And get that to connect there. It might be a little bit weird. But as long as these parts are glass, I'm assuming they're going to be shy because most felines are shy and they're like a small animal. So we'll do one side of glass there. We'll edit this. Put the staff path here. Yes, this will be for the sand cat. Very excited about this animal. For some reason, people love... it's not for some reason. It's an obvious reason. People love the fennec fox. And the meerkat. Whenever I use them in the zoos. I think I've only had meerkats like once. And that was when they came out, and I haven't actually used them in a zoo since. Because it's hard to manage a population of an animal like that, but we'll see what happens with the sandcats, because there's no way there's gonna be like 50 of them. Right? Put information. Put conservation. Get this going. Hey. Copy this. Send that in the middle, kinda. Grab that. Snap that to that. Boom. Here they come. Oh, I'm so excited. They're so small. Look at their little faces. Little kittens. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I know everybody's probably going to want to pet one of these, but they are wild animals. So just remember, we don't keep wild animals as pets, chat. I know. I have to like build too. I have to actually build. Or at least I need trash cans because there's already trash everywhere in this game. For some reason, it's like Planet Zoo. Every person that enters my zoo feels the need to bring pockets full of trash and then just dump it out the second they come to my zoo. Sand cat. Make sure I'm saved. No. I didn't want a new save game. Well, these has to get deleted and oversaved. Gosh, this game can be scary sometimes. I've lost the zoo before. It happened once because I reloaded wrong or something. So be very careful. It is. I'm probably getting to the point where I have too many zoos already, so I might have to drop one that we're never going to go back to, like Karstmeyer or like the swamp, like one of the first builds that we did, probably. Something like that. That's probably what we'll have to do. The sand cat, look at it. Why is he so angry in the photo? The sand cat is a small wild cat native to the deserts of North Africa and the Middle East and Central Asia. It has a thick colored fur with thin dark stripes across its back, legs, and tail. The sand cat's face is round with dark striped markings, large ears, and yellow eyes. Males and females look alike and are from 9 to 14 inches tall at the shoulder, 15 to 21 inches long, with their tail measuring further 9 to 12 inches. Population in the wild is currently unknown, at least concerned. The male cats weigh between 4 and 7 pounds. The sand cats are not endangered and are considered a species of least concern, but having previously been listed as near threatened, they are protected species in several countries across their range, and global captive breeding effort is maintained at many institutions. So there you go. Only 1 to 2 at a time. They're promiscuous but solitary. They're shy. They don't like people. They live up to 16 years like an average cat, and they are mature at only 1 year. They live in burrows. The small burrows. Okay. Most of this has to be sand. 'Cause they only live in the desert. That's why it's called the Arid Pack. Imagine that. I don't want this getting like sunk through the burrow though. Gotta be careful about where we place the big rocks and stuff. Yes. Rocks. Yo. We're placing rocks. We will rock you. I broke my widget a little bit. I'm assuming these guys can jump. Can the sand cat jump? A little bit. Kind of. They can get up there. Okay. I could hear his little footprints coming. He's checking out the rocks that I'm building right now. Be patient, little one. Oh, he growled at me. The cute little animal growled at me. Everybody's like, "Aw, they're adorable." Meanwhile, it's like trying to eat me. Look at them. They're ferocious. They're absolutely ferocious. Did you know that a litter of sandcat kittens may have multiple fathers if the mother is mated with multiple males? Wow. Okay. It was a little bit too much information on that fun fact. Sometimes it's better off not knowing. Boop, 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 boop. I think these get part of Asia too, so a good mix of the palm trees and stuff. Yeah, Africa, Asia, desert. Doo doo. Yeah, we could spend hours doing each habitat, but I don't really have time for that, and I don't want to do that today. We're just here to showcase the animals, the new animals. Arid and Tropical Bundle, now available on console. More of this cedar bush. So these are gonna get some Dunes too. Dune 2 now available on DVD. Sorry. I gotta buy that movie. I haven't bought it yet. I'll buy it. Okay. Yeah, the same idea as that one. Little dune ripples. Don't want to go too overboard. Just want to give a kind of idea of that. And then this one gets the small food tray. More endless water. Because they're small and they're going to get lost in here. They're going to get lost. They can get a drink in the shade. Food enrichment. Yeah, look at, they could take down a freaking zebra. I told you, they're vicious creatures. They're nasty little things. They're adorable. But watch your fingers around the kitten. Blood scent marker. Gotta give it a cardboard box. Kinda have to. I'll put three of those. And, 2 tennis balls. Just because. Apparently they can sit inside of the cardboard box too. Like I've seen it, or at least that was like an animation that was previewed. So I'd like to see them do that, but I don't know if we'll see them do that today. Yeah, I would say they're probably not as cool as the Fennec Fox. Like they're cool. Don't get me wrong. Can they climb? They might have climbing abilities. I don't think they're supposed to be climbing though. And then the next animal is the final animal in the Arid pack. The one that's the most fun to say. The Somali wild ass. It's a wild donkey. Donkey? I gotta leave space for shops and stuff here. Let's highlight everything. You think I can get that there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This might work. Hold on. Move that. Yeah. Go. This will work. Oop. Sort of. Yeah, we got yellows and oranges and all those arid colors happening over here. Can I type ass on stream? Is it technically it's a donkey, right? Maybe I'll just type donkey. But there it is. The Somali wild butt cheek. I'm doing it. If I get banned, tell them it's an animal. As long as I don't say it out loud 50 more times, we'll be fine. That's what they're called, okay? It's not, I'm not immature, you're immature. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we still have 2 more tropical animals to add too. So we're not done yet. There it is. You know what? I think a lot of people like this animal. on PC. It's a horsey. We'll get him a big stable here that they can hang out in. It's a horsey. The Somali wild ass is critically endangered with only 20 to 200. That might be the lowest number I've seen in the wild. That's literally wild. Somali wild. As a subspecies of the African wild butt, the Somali wild butt is an equid. It's a horse slash donkey. It's a donkey that lives in the deserts and semi-deserts of Somalia, Djibouti, Sudan, Ethiopia, and all other kinds of places. It has a gray coat with pale underside and white legs, which are covered in thin black stripes. It has a rigid black-tipped mane and black-tipped ears with a tuft at the tip of its tail. Its muzzle is pale but may be gray-black around the nose and mouth. Males and females look alike. They are typically stand between 3.5 to 4.8 feet tall at the shoulder. They are 6 to 7.9 feet long and can weigh between 400 and 739 pounds. The Somali wild asses are critically endangered due to overhunting and hybridization. Other subspecies of this wild animal, the Nubian wild animal, is already presumed extinct for similar reasons. This one is hunted for food, traditional medicine, and remaining wild stock is at risk for inbreeding with domestic donkey breeds. Additionally, increased human development and means of the species must compete with livestock for grazing grounds and to access water. While it is illegal to kill this animal in Ethiopia, the legislation is not consistent across the animal's entire range, with the high rate of hybridization making it difficult for conservationists to assess the species lines and carry out protective measures. So yeah, it's a small area in the wild. This is specifically only desert, where some of the other arid animals are desert grassland. 1 to 7 in a group with a dominant male. 3 to 5 females, but they don't fight. Confident around people, but cannot interact with guests. Live up to 33 years. And the call of this donkey can be heard from up to 2 miles away. There you go. We'll take this from the gazelle, bring it over here. I gotta fund my zoo. Yeah, these need the conservation thing too if they're that rare. It's not even a question, like we just need to put it down. Traditional medicine was listed on there too. Okay. Just had to fix a few things. Let's fix this terrain issue. Soil. Looks like they need a lot of it. A lot of soil, a lot of sand. That's what deserts are. Do. I wonder how they'd react to water. And how the game's gonna do without... Like, do I need these? If I don't need power, I still need the water control things, I think. Do. That short grass. They need this. They need sand. They need rock. I have to place some actual rocks down then. Unlike we did in some of the other habitats where I just didn't do it. Yeah, they don't need the grass. I just kind of put it in there, but they need the sand. There we go. Okay. Sorry if there's a bit of a mix there in the front. So these donkeys probably only need the medium. Give them a water trough. Normally they would need a heater, but this map is really warm. I only need 10 of that. Do. Yeah, I don't know if these can climb or not. I mean, mules can. A mule is kind of like a donkey. Or we could just make like a pseudo staircase for them to get up here. Do. My music stopped and I don't know why. Where's that speaker? We need that speaker to start kicking in, playing the new music so I can hear it. Soundtrack review coming soon. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I don't know what the range is on this, the audio stuff. I have no idea. I don't know if it's like 10 feet, 100 feet. No clue. So these got enough food. And they don't want a lot of plants. They do not want a lot of plants. We gotta be careful. I mean, I've used these before a lot. I feel like they should have, like, if they're gonna add this many animals to a pack, because the Arid pack has a lot of animals in it. If they're gonna add that many animals, you gotta add, like, a few plants. It's weird that the tropical pack got so many plants and the Arid got 0, but I guess they thought, oh, well, you just got the Africa pack and it already has things in it. It's like, what? Say what? I just want more plants, too. We want more plants, too. Do. Throw some of those in there. Let's see. So can you guys get up there? Yes, you can. That's all I needed you to do. I just want you to be able to step up to that rock. And then we'll put like a toy on it or something. They're gonna go swimming together. I tried to make this as shallow as I could, yeah. So that because I don't know if they can swim. I don't want them to drown or anything. Probably could have been fine a little bit deeper. But whatever. Let's get toys for the donkey. Grab up. Wait, how can they play the keyboard? What? They don't have arms. Excuse me? How do they play? How do they play the keyboard? This is not expected at all. I have to see this. Because I don't understand how they do it. Unless they just push it with their nose. Of all the things for them to be able to do. That's like something for orangutans. Like, what the heck? Come over here and play this instrument. No? Alright, well. They didn't want to do it. Okay. Meanwhile, over on the tropical side of things, I think we need another staff building. I could probably just copy the one that we're using. Because I guess the theme doesn't really matter. But we want to show off the theme stuff too. So, let's see. Indonesian staff room would be right here. Well, this is the small one. And then we could separate this work zone too. So this will be specifically for the tropical 2. Two. We just need 2 more animals over here. And I think we did it. That doesn't really list staff, does it? Tropical pack. Yeah, we got 2 animals left. The fossa and then the lar gibbon, which is going to need a cage. We'll have to figure that out. And climbing stuff, which is going to take a while. Save the most complicated one for last, I guess. So a fossa is a really weird creature because it's not a feline, but it kind of looks like almost a feline. It's like looks like a mix between a cat and a mongoose, but they're pretty decent size. Copy. No, let's not copy. Let's post a new one. We need a bathroom. fits in this area. Indonesian style. Yeah, let's do like the front. I don't know if these are shy. I know nothing. We know nothing about them yet. This is. Come on! Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Oh my lord! How do people do this? That's got to be like top 10 most annoying things in the game right there. Just... You can't be serious. Thank you. All right. Fossa, Fossa. Go to the list. Yeah, can you filter DLC here? How are people supposed to know unless they use this Zoopedia app? Like, just add it to the filters. I honestly thought they already did that. So we can know, like, what animals are in the DLC. I mean, I know, but not everybody knows. There's no way every player knows every animal. There's no way. There's too many animals. That's too many animals. I should have had a speaker here. Yeah, so I want to switch these speakers on this side to the tropical theme. I don't know how many I put down. Probably faster if I just take that one and copy it everywhere. While we're here, we'll take a look at what the sloths are doing. Because you never know what those tricksters might be up to. They move so fast, if you blink, you might miss it. See, that was sarcasm. Yeah, there's only 3 of them in here. This one's like sitting in a little space. This one's just hanging out. And, oh, this one's actually moving! Movement spotted. Max speed ahead. Fast and Furious right there. Anyway. How many hogs do we have? We only have 4 hogs, right? We gotta kick this other male out before they start fighting each other. Make sure we have the right numbers for the piggies. And then the fossa should be here. Yes, yes they are. Okay, let's prepare to get this over here. It takes a while to set up a habitat for an animal, even like a basic habitat. This one is... Okay, that got broken somehow. Don't ask. I've never seen that happen before. That was new. That was a new thing that just happened there. This gets the... Yeah, we'll never hear this, so it's not really a point to doing that one. Put this here. Put this there. And then grab the... this trash can. Trash can that blends in with everything. I'm gonna get a bench there, I think. And we'll learn all, once I get that bench, we'll learn all about the fossa. The only reason I know what a fossa is because I was watching a documentary about elephants once, and I think there was one like living near the Indian elephants. So I'm assuming that they live in India. Let's get this new Indonesian bench. Where is it? I thought I had one here. Oh, here it is. Got pillows on it. Looks very comfortable. Alright. The fossa. Look at it. It's long. Its tail is long, too. Tail is as long as its body, almost. This is a vulnerable species. The fossa population in the wild is between 2,600 and 8,600. The fossa is a large mammal found in the forests and islands of Madagascar. Okay. It belongs to a family of Eurypylidae. I don't know what that is. Madagascaran carnivores, which the fossa is the largest, mostly arboreal. The fossa has long and slender cat-like build with a tail almost as long as its body. Yeah, that's what I said when I saw it. It's a crazy long tail. Its fur is uniformly tan-brown. The fossa has rounded ears, a round nose, and yellow eyes resembling that of a cat. Males and females look alike and are between 24 and 32 inches long, adding another 24 inches for its tail. So, literally, the tail is almost exactly the same length as the body. Exactly. That's kind of crazy. The fossa is considered a species of vulnerability, previously classified as endangered. They are threatened by habitat destruction and fragmentation due to human land use. So we could put land sparing versus land caring, or land sharing there. The fossas are unique among carnivores in that they use a specific mating system where one female will control a territory and mate with multiple males. They're also the largest carnivores that live on Madagascar. It's a pretty unique animal, and they require climbing. So this is the first animal in the bundle that's required climbing. I don't think any of them besides the monitor required swimming. We'll have to either put a preset climbing structure or make our own. Preset's probably the way to go to save time. Do. Hard shelter required. Get a wooden one so they can climb onto it. There's a way to snap to this surface, right? Hello? There we go. All right. Terrain is good. Shelter is good. I just need more climbing stuff, obviously. Give them water. In the corner. That's what I usually do because it works out. So oop, I didn't mean to do that. I think it said 1 to 2 only. Yeah, 1 to 2, and they are shy, so I'm gonna have to change this to one-sided glass. They're not a feline, but they're shy just like a cat would be. And then we'll give them the educational thing for land sharing. There you go. It is a really weird animal, huh? The fossa. Big tropical need. Africa tropical. Do. These are even taller. Some of these are climbable, which is not what we want. The small ones can be, but the big ones, no, because I don't want them jumping out. Because animals will do that. They'll literally climb your tree and then find a way to jump out of it over the fence. Even though it's sandbox, I still don't really want that to happen. Do. Okay, water bananas. Do. Don't want to spend all day making it look like a tropical rainforest, but that's where they live. So, just the idea of it. Yep, they're already trying to climb out. God dang it. Okay, these? No? This one? No. This is climbable. This is climbable. Okay, I don't think any of these tall ones are. As long as they can't get out. I don't think they can. And for food stuff, because they're a predator, there's a little prey toy thing. Like a ball on top of the hill. Tennis ball is kind of... I thought this was for smaller animals. Maybe they're getting more experimental with what animals can use what toys. Because, I mean, we saw what happened over here. Apparently the horse can play a piano. don't even know where the horses went. They're over here. Look at the baby one. We got a baby donkey. I have not seen all the baby animals yet. Oh, baby porcupines. They look just like the adults, but smaller. I don't know what else we expected them to look like. Unless that's the regular porcupines. It's hard to tell. Oh, there's definitely juveniles in there. There's too many porcupines in here. Too many. Alright. So the fossa. I know you're up here. I know. These climbing things are so weird. Because it's like climbing on the post and not the top of the thing. Which I hate, and I don't know why they couldn't figure that out. Gonna get reboxed. Did you have enough stuff here? You're close. Just want more toys. Just wants more toys. Okay, fossa done. We're about to have some baby pigs, finally. Hi! Oh my gosh! It's swimming! He's swimming! They're furry. They're very furry. Little furry piglet. Look at them. Woo! Fast and furry. Yeah, that's great coloration for the baby. And we're just waiting to see, I think I need more Dama Gazelle. 'Cause how many are in here? Not enough, right? Not enough. What was the... Yeah, we'll get to the last animal in a minute. This was 3 to 20. Yeah, we definitely needed more Dama Gazelles. Okay. And then the next thing either needs to be like in a climbable... Like some sort of climbable cage here. Because it is the Lar Gibbon. And this is like going over there. So I don't know how this is gonna work. So I feel like they're gonna need a tall... How are we gonna get the gondola to go over a cage? I guess I could put it over here. It's the only real option I have. 2. Okay, so what we want to do... highlight this. Make it not climbable on top. Take this. Bring that over here. Heep. The tropical 2. Yeah, it's a little bit to walk, but it'll hopefully be worth it. Make sure I have a vet thing assigned. I don't know why these are getting destroyed. Probably an option to stop that from happening in Sandbox as well. There's too many settings in Sandbox. Far too many. New primate, let's go. The Lar Gibbon. The final animal in the DLC. And probably the one that's the most complicated in terms of care and stuff. So, for anyone that hasn't been here throughout the stream, the Arid pack has, what is it? It's like 10 animals and 1 exhibit animal or something like that. 8-axe, African crested porcupine, black rhino, Damo gazelle, desert horned viper, dromedary camel, sandcat, wild Somali ass. The tropical pack has the Asian water monitor, the brown-throated sloth, the fossa, lar gibbon, and red river hog. Overall, I mean, people are gonna like the sandcat. This isn't like the best DLC though. Look at the kitten. It's too tiny. I can't keep up with it. This one needs to go. Goodbye. Yeah, these like don't stay juvenile. They're too small already. I think the camel's a good choice. The camel's a great addition. The sloth is nice because you have another reason to use the walkthrough exhibit. The hog is good because it goes with so many other animals. That's why the 8-axe is a nice addition because it cohabitates with a lot of things. And then look at these. Oh, they're smaller than I thought they were. Why are you so tiny? These come in different colors though, right? I'm pretty sure that these gibbons come in like 3 main colors. It's like white, brown, and black. You're so small. I didn't think you would be this small. This tiny little monkey. The Lar Gibbon. Yeah, see, there's a darker one there. Maybe it's the males that are darker? We'll read the thing right now and find out. The Lar Gibbon is currently endangered with a population between 15 and 20,000. The Lar Gibbon is also known as the white-handed gibbon, a primate that lives in the rainforests of Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, and Thailand. The fur of this animal can vary from dark brown to ginger tan or cream in coloration. Its face is black with a distinct white ring of hair around its hands, and feet are also white. The male and female gibbons look alike. They have a body length of 16 to 23.6 inches and weigh between 8 and 16 pounds. The gibbons are endangered primarily due to habitat loss through deforestation and agricultural development. However, they are also hunted for their meat, and the illegal pet trade, mainly in areas native to the range, have been designated as protection with conservation zones to combat these issues. There's their range. They definitely need climbing. As long as it's climb proof, they're good. 2 to 6, 5 to 5, so equal parts male, female. 40 years old max age. Did you know that, like other gibbons, the Lar gibbon is mostly arboreal and moves between the trees by swinging from branch to branch? So yeah, they have a hand-to-hand like swinging animation, which we need to see. So I don't think that they gave us a pre-made climbing thing. There's no way, right? There's no way they made one for us in the tropical pack. God, why not? That means I have to make my own. And I'll do it, but I'm not happy about it. I'm going to put this right in front of the fence. And then there should be like vines. Climbable vines, which are under nature. How do we tag climbable? Let's just type vine. Because I know which ones I'm looking for, I think. I am looking for these. Yeah, so apparently they can like swing across can swing across stuff. Look how long that one is. I want to talk. Wait, yeah, let's go. Hold on. Let's go even taller. Want this. Put that down. Grab you. Get me a... Get me a big, tall climbing post thing. What was this, 2 meters? Dude, I want like 8. 6 meters? Closer. That's almost too high, though. We'll put a couple of these around. Because I want to see them swing. That's what we're here for. We're here to see them swing from thing to thing. I don't want to take like an hour to do it. Yeah, look how tall that gets. Cool. Give him like yeah, hold on. Like a place to sit up here too. Kind of like a tree fort. Bridge would probably work too. Copy this. Do. It's hard to get like the climbing stuff perfectly even. Like some of these are gonna be a little bit off. And then the animals don't know what to do. So they freak out. There you go. Do. Put this there. Okay, Lar Gibbons. Yeah, what was it? Was it like what? It was 1 to 6 or something? 2 to 6. I wish it was a larger number. I want to say a bunch of them in here. I want a bunch of them. I want billions of them. Billions of monkeys. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, those are the ones that make that noise? Oh, let's go. Let's go. We got noisy animals. He's standing. He's hollering. He's saying hello. Yeah, I could probably cut staff path through that, but no. Nope. Not doing that. I need a way to connect this shelter to this climbing structure too. I think that's what I want to do somehow. If there's a way to do that, I don't know. I think I would just need the right length, and this one's too long. Yeah, not all of these vines are climbable though. The long ones like this should be. And there's ropes too in the game for climbing. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to see them do it today. Because they're all... Oh, wait. No, they're hanging. I mean, they're doing it on this thing. Look at them. It's just hanging. That's cool. That one was like tightrope walking. Oh my gosh. They're all over the place. Look at it. And it just sits there. Woo! And then it swings. Yeah, that's great. They just hang there. That is really neat. Oh my god, that animation is so slick. Alright, well, we saw the animation. Yeah, that's sick. Big fan of that. Hey, this might be my new favorite primate. I mean, I still like the lowland gorilla, though. Lowland gorilla is just a good animal. Do 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 do. Whew, fudge. Excuse me. Not expect to sneeze like that. I mean, we'll use these DLC animals again soon, probably. I could definitely see myself using a Largimmon. I don't know how often we'll see the Black Rhino, but not gonna complain about having animals. Whoop! He jumped. I'm trying. Oh, he's going up. I'm trying to catch you. Come here. She doesn't know what to do. Look at her go. Dun 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 dun. That's a long way down. Careful. You gonna go across the vine? Please do. Please do it. Do it. Go. Yes! Tightrope walking across the vine. Swing from it. I want to see you swing from it, please. Swing for me. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. People are going to make really, really cool habitats for these. Like super detailed tropical jungles with these like things in them. That's going to be so cool to see. Let's just finish putting plants in here. Two. A lot of bamboo right there. Ha 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 ha! Some more of these cool red flowers that I really like. Let's throw a couple of these in real quick. And then we'll do like a total population control thing, because I know it's been having babies. Every animal's been having babies. I want to go look at all the babies. Shut all this shit off. Okay. No, an animal died. Where'd you go? Come here. I like that they walk bipedally and they just run like at an angle. They're kind of goofy. I like them. I think the Lar Gibbons might be up there, man. They might be one of my new favorite things. Give you 2 of those. You want food, right? A tree forager. Do. Whoop. Give you a keyboard. You and the donkeys can play keyboards together. They're really playful because this is super high. 414. You need a lot of toys to keep them busy. Do. Okay, save. And then let me take this thing. There's a way to fix this, and I don't. I don't know how to make it like come back and do a U-turn. Like, I don't know if you can do that with the gondolas. All rides should have that option, though. Maybe you make a station and then do it. How do I? Shuttle mode. Yeah, wait a minute. Shuttle mode should be like back and forth, right? I don't know why is this off. Why is this one not working? What is the problem? It's not even telling me what the problem is. I just have to build an end? Yeah, literally, oh, it won't let me autocomplete. What the fuck did it do? Whatever. It won't even let me test. It's kind of pissing me off. You know what I mean? Why can't you autocomplete? I don't... There's like nothing blocking the way. Yeah, literally, what was the issue? It just didn't want to do shuttle mode. I think that's what it was. I just want to ride on a gondola for my own sanity. Thank you. I don't know if there... Oh, there is a test mode. Not really great views. I guess it's glass. There's an orbit thing. Yeah, look at the guests going around. That's neat. That's not part of the DLC. I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to add a gondola, okay? Because we'll probably never do it again. It's just too much work to get the rides to actually function in Planet Zoo for some reason. Okay. So, yes, we need to worry about populations and things of that nature. My Asian water monitors are fighting. Because there's probably too many of them. I don't know why the female and male are fighting. They're having a divorce argument. They're pretty fast. In terms of detail, this animal is up there, though. This is a really good-looking lizard. And for any of you reptile fans, I think you're gonna enjoy this one. Plus another, you know, kind of aquatic animal where you might be able to do underwater viewing is nice. The 8X are good because they're basic and can live with a billion other species. They can live with all these other things. What was it? The red river hog was one that could live with like a bunch of other things too. This had some really interesting cohabitation bonuses. There's like gorillas and hippos on this one. Yeah. This will be cool. Cause it's kind of like the warthog too. Cause the warthog has that where it can be with a bunch of other things. Look at all the children. Baby pigs. Yeah, let me just do habitation control, and then I think we're done. We checked out all the animals. A lot of them are pretty good. Wild Somali ass is doing fine. Okay, the porcupines are kind of unhinged a little bit. There they are. African crested porcupine. We had the sloths, which are already being taken care of by the auto exhibit thing. This one's just hanging on for dear life. There's also a pre-made like temple thing for these. I don't know, what is it under facilities, right? Exhibit. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. That's really cool. They just take off the walls. I don't think you can do that with the butterflies, though. So they'll probably fly away. Does this work with butterflies? Like, if I put this down, can I just put butterflies in here? Won't they fly away? Well, they won't? How? How do you keep them in there if there's no walls? That's kind of crazy. But cool. So yeah, you don't even need the walls and stuff. And then we got the rhino. There's a baby rhino. Very small. It's kind of muddy, but that's what you expect from a rhino. Of the Dama Gazelle. There should be a bunch of them in here now. So they're happy. We made some little dunes for them to cross and play around in. Same thing with the sandcat habitat. Had to. This one's in the burrow. There's a bunch in the burrow. You sleeping? Wake up, kitty. Yeah, the sandcats will be pretty fun. I'm surprised you couldn't use the little tunnel branch thing for them, like you can with the fennec foxes. But, yeah. I think that covers it. And then, of course, the fossa. Little baby fossa. Very strange animal indeed. And then, of course, we had the Lar Gibbon. I made all kinds of climbing stuff for them. Yeah, they need to have like the same thing as the exhibit habitat for the camera, and I've never understood why this game doesn't have that. Like, I want to switch between the habitat animals. I don't want to have to click and go find them every time. I just want a camera scroll through all of them. Because cinematic doesn't do that. It just orbits the one animal that you're highlighted. But it's climbing up. So I think tomorrow, if you guys are watching live, tomorrow we'll be back with more Planet Zoo. And I want to maybe jump back to challenge mode or something. Do like a little bit of a pre-built challenge mode thing, and then maybe add some of these animals in there. Or I'm not really sure. But yes, it's very square zoo, but that was the point, is to just check out the DLC. I think the Sandcat and the Lar Gibbon are probably the ones I'm going to use the most out of this pack. But then probably, yeah, the 8X too, or the Red River Hog, because they cohabitate with other things that we already have. I think I'm tired though. I'm exhausted. We're just going to wrap it there. It's a good DLC, not the best. If people always ask me, like, what DLC should I get, or what's the best DLC right now for console? Aquatic and Grasslands. Those two are like almost necessities. Aquatic, not just for the animals, but the building pieces are really good too. And then Grasslands has like all of the animals in that are incredible. Aside from the butterfly. I'm not a big butterfly fan, but the rest of the animals in that Grassland pack are great. So it's always nice to have new DLC, and I know the people on PC are excited about the Palace Cat and all the Himalayan things coming, so